And now, the starting lineup for your
Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Maxey, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Embiid in at the center position. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
The free throw drops for Embiid. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And so he hits both. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Ware. Now here's Eason. Now Brunson. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Joel Embiid with the board. And Maxey's got the ball here for Detroit. It's a three-point game. Pass to Embiid. With the 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shot is up. Rebound Atlanta.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Eason finds Brunson. And here's Jackson. Embiid covers. Caruso, the pass to Jackson. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, stolen by Turner. Eason against Powell. For three, Maxey. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 5. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Maxey passes to Powell. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. For three, Powell. Here's Embiid. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Embiid's got 6.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Ware. Outside Eason. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Brunson.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Maxey passes to Williams. And here's Turner. Lets it go from deep. Eason pulls it in. It's Jackson, high post. Caruso against Powell. Here's Ware. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
For 3, Powell drains the triple.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get loud, fans! On the court is your Hype Squad! Who wants a free t-shirt? You know what to do, right?
Here's Brunson. 27 points his last game. To win the cold spell. Nice move. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Maxey. Up top, Embiid. He's got 6. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Ware. Outside Eason. Williams grabs the board. Detroit leading by 10. Maxey with it. Here's Turner. Pass to Powell. Here's Embiid. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Brunson. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Turner. Now here's Embiid. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Embiid's got 10.
They're really working the paint now.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
No good on that one. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And Atlanta making a change here. Beal's checked in. Then he sinks the second.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And yep, it's good. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And here's Turner from the arc. The rebound by Ware.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that length and athleticism to use. Jackson rises up.
Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Turner. Takes a 3. Williams misses. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point game. Beal outside. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from downtown. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
It's Powell on the wing. Williams against Eason. Tries it from 16. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Ware, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the two-man game, just dropping a dime.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Poole. Over Anthony. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Grant finds Beal. Back to Grant. Launches a three. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Poole. Brown with the block. And he's able to get it back. Henderson outside from behind the arc. Hauled in by Brown. And here are the Hawks now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. On the wing, Anthony. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Three-pointer, Beal. Detroit with a rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Team starter.
What do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Boucher's checked in for Jackson. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Poole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Yeah, just a tough play by Poole, having to fight through the defense.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he makes a first.
You have to love how fearless they played. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Both free throws good for Poole.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Beal outside. Over Henderson. That one rolls around and rims out. The Pistons lead by 8. Poole outside. 1:05 left in the first. Pass to Messi. Clock at 6. Rejected by Brown. And he gets it back. And the Hawks shooting only 42% to get this one going. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Boucher passes to Graham. Shot clock at 6. Back to Boucher. The 3-ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, look, that's a good find by the veteran. Grant keeping everyone involved.
Pass to Messi. Now Poole. Shoots over Brown. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. Here's Beal. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Brown, a screen on Henderson. Beal from outside. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back after this. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Hawks trail by 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Moses Brown. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson, tough one up close.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Turner. Back to Powell. The teardrop. It's tipped. Brunson against Williams. And it's Brunson missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Eason against Williams. Pass to Embiid. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
That free throw, no good.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Eason. It's Beal on the wing. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And Atlanta making a change here. Caruso is checked in.
Alex Caruso.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Wow, it's good.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Hawks trail by 6. Caruso outside. Pass to Eason. Back to Caruso. Jackson for 3. Here's Brown. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for the dance band. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Everybody get down.
Chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Tari Eason.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Here's Jackson. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Outside Eason, puts up a 3, gets the 3 to fall. Eason's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Turner from downtown. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Brunson against Williams. And it's Brunson missing. The Pistons leading. Pass to Powell. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Eason. Jackson outside. That makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
Caruso against Maxey. Williams from long range. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Brunson passes to Eason. Jackson the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Powell against Brunson. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. And here's Embiid. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. And Brunson's got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 6. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Eason, good.
Well, not much the defender could do there. Just didn't have the height to bother that shot.
Pass to Embiid. Williams with it. Screen by Embiid. Williams in the post. He's against Eason. Wing shot on the way. Embiid misses. Hawks trail by 4. Caruso with it. Here's Brunson outside. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Left side Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Brunson against Powell. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Powell's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. The 3 is up. Rebound Detroit. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Powell passes to Embiid. Over Eason. And again, the Pistons missing. Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And we've got London on the track here in the crowd tonight. Known for being a big-time supporter of the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, born in Memphis, he moved to the Atlanta area when he was young. And he's a big part of the Atlanta hip-hop scene. And, of course, a big Hawks fan.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Eason.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Atlanta. Cole Anthony comes in for Jalen Brunson. Eason hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Poole against Anthony. Poole work in the interior.
Using the mid-range, it's Jordan Poole.
Hawks trail by 4. Here's Anthony. No points so far. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So for the Hawks, Boucher comes in for Eason, and it's Beal in for Caruso. The free throw drops for Anthony. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Poole. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Third personal. Team second.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Jordan Poole. Watch out.
Free throw, no good.
Yeah, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
Grant, the pass to Beal. Boucher, a screen on Johnson. Here's Beal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
That one's no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
And so Grant will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Anthony. And he hits it to tie the game. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Anthony certainly doesn't lack confidence. Spectacular move right there to free himself up.
Poole, the pass to Johnson. For three. Kept alive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Cole Anthony.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Detroit. Easy. 2 shots.
First one falls. Both shots good from the strike. The Hawks trailing. Takes the three. Out to Beal. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Brown, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 14, Moses Brown.
Here's Beal. Give him 8. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Henderson. Back to Poole. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Screen by Horford. And Johnson is good for 3. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first, team's 5th.
A look now, post-All-Star break, breaking down 3-pointers and other shots for the Pistons.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
First one falls for him. And Beal drops them both. Detroit leading by 3. It's Poole on the wing. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beal finds Anthony. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Boucher outside. Beal with it. Defended by Henderson. And here's Grant from the arc. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
And look at Grant showing off the deep range. Didn't know he had that in him.
Now here's Poole. He's got 11. Pass to Horford. It's Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Poole's shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Beal against Henderson. Elbow shot. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Beal's got 12.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Pass to Messi. Back to Poole. Johnson on the wing. Henderson scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. And he converts the layup.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Anthony, the pass to Beal. To the middle. Here's Brown. And rejected. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Putting on the Jets. Jordan Poole. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Cole Anthony.
And the way he can twist and turn, it's not easy to stay in front of Poole when he's at the rim.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. Free throw good. Poole. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Inside. Boucher finds Beal. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's the defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pistons on top, up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Look at Detroit. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's
do it.
Playing for one another.
That phrase is overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's
right.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at 48% so far. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Williams. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Turner in at the power forward. Now here's Williams. Outside Maxey. Embiid inside. Defended by Jackson. And that one good. Embiid's got 21.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Fifth on the list, Norman Powell.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Jackson with a screen on Powell. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Brunson. Here's Eason. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Wow, that's good. And it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. And the three-pointer goes.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Maxey with a screen on Jackson. And here's Turner from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Turner's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. Jackson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Powell against Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Maxey. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Pass to Jackson. Williams against Caruso. Back to Jackson. Here's Ware. Here's Brunson outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Back to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 23 points.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Now on the court, it's your house squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Who wants a free t-shirt? From the Indians.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Ware. Here's Brunson. Williams defending. Brunson on the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And he drops the first.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Powell outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Out to Powell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Brunson against Williams. Brunson passes to Caruso. Jackson the screen for the lead. The rebound by Embiid.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Maxey passes to Williams. Brunson against Maxey. Off target with the 3. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 2-point game for the tie. Brunson with the finish inside.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
Embiid with a steal. Brunson against Williams. Takes a step back to the left side wing. Embiid finds Powell. Embiid a screen on Caruso to the paint. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 25 points in the game. Brunson passes to Jackson. For the lead. Williams grabs the board. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Embiid passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Hawks trail by 4. Jackson outside. Outside Eason. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Powell against Brunson. Now here's Embiid. Knocks it loose. Easton with a steal. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Norman Powell.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Tari Eason. One shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. For Detroit, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Williams a screen on Brunson. For 3, Maxey. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Brown, he's checked in for Eason. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Jordan Poole comes in for Maxey. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Beal against Poole. Deflected!
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
Count it.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That one falls for Grant. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Now a look at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Joel Embiid.
His shot chart tells the whole story right now. He is going off and shooting with incredible confidence every time he goes up with the ball. It's been a stellar night for him.
Detroit with the ball, trailing by 5. Poole finds Johnson. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Messi. Rejected by Brown. Grant against Henderson. Grant in the post. He's got 9.
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
Back to Poole. And he drives in. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Grant. Horford with the block.
The veteran defensive instincts of Horford. He knew that shot was coming and gets there for the block.
Johnson passes to Horford. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Al Horford at the line for 1.
That's good from Horford.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Now here's Beal. He's got 12. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Brunson against Poole. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Beal. It's not going to go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Poole outside. With some arc. And Poole fighting through contact.
Yeah, nice shot. Poole understands the value of the floater, especially for a guard.
Brunson taking his time here. Brown, a screen on Poole. To the middle. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Johnson finds Powell. Back to Johnson. From 10 feet away. The rebound by Atlanta. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rebound Detroit. Now here's Powell. Give him 8 points now. Here's Poole. And it's rejected.
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Grant. Kicking in, especially when he sees the chance to block shots.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Poole against Brunson. The three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Grant outside. Clock at 6. Boucher a screen on Johnson. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Detroit. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Brunson. 16 points for him. There's 1:17 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Up top, Grant. From the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Embiid, a screen on Beal. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Brown. Embiid can't hit. The Hawks lead by 4. Beal with it. 14 points for him. Boucher a screen on Williams. Inside. And finished off by Boucher.
What an assist from Grant. I love how versatile he is.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside, Williams. And Poole launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Poole's got 5 points now this quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Beal. Brown, a screen on Powell. Beal's got room. Nails the wide open jumper. Beal's got 16 points now. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is great.
All of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Jackson. Alex Caruso is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Ware in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
The Hawks leading. Outside Brunson. Pass to Ware. And here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Finding a way through with his quickness. Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Outside, Williams. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And there's the lob. Oh, stolen by Turner. It's Powell on the wing. Brunson defending. They get it back.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Ware. And here's Eason. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. And it's Brunson missing. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Maxey. Over Brunson. Maxey, that's good.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Jackson outside. Caruso outside. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Caruso.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Powell passes to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks lead by 5. Left side Brunson. Back to Eason. Jackson outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Powell outside. Outside Maxey. Embiid high post. Turner in the high post. Fires the three. Embiid can't hit. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Embiid. Pass to Turner. Over Brunson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Hawks lead by 8. Eason. Pass to Jackson. Caruso outside. Now here's Brunson. Now covers. Here's Ware. Back to Brunson. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Pass to Ware. Fires the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Embiid, a screen on Eason to the paint. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 27 points.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Pass to Ware. Eason against Maxey. Back to Eason. Launches it, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Powell. The kick out to Maxey. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Caruso finds Brunson. Back to Caruso. They get the rebound. Pass to Brunson. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Pistons trail by 8. Powell passes to Embiid. Back to Powell. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
10 seconds.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Eason. Williams misses.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Powell against Caruso. Here's Embiid. He got a piece of it. Caruso outside. Pass to Ware. Now here's Eason. Caruso outside. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Williams. Atlanta with a rebound. Ware's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Eason, pass to Brunson. Caruso outside. Jacks up with 3. Detroit with a rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Jackson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Brunson. Now Jackson. Embiid covers. From deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Powell. And that one's good. Here's Brunson. Jackson outside. And here's Eason. Maxey covering. Caruso outside. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Powell with a steal. Embiid with it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots. Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Now here's Turner. For 3, Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Jackson, the pass to Eason. Caruso outside. Back to Eason. Tipped away to stop the drought. Blocked. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Eason's got 11 points here in the second half. Pistons trail by 6. To the right side. Pass to Caruso. Outside Brunson. Opening close, and he drops it in. Brunson's got 25 points.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Caruso against Maxey. Turner, a screen on Caruso. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Maxey. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
Pass to Brunson. Over Williams. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams passes to Powell. Outside Maxey. Let's go with a 3. No rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11. Caruso against Williams. Caruso pass to Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
First one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Embiid drops them both. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Pass to Brunson. And here's Caruso. Double by Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Williams for the finish. Oh!
Wow!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Williams from long range. And knocks down the 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Pass to Turner, beyond the arc. No good there. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tari Eason.